Do you want to learn how to turn $10 into $1,000 in less than a month? In this video, I'll be teaching you all of my tips, tools, and tricks for turning a small amount of money into a large sum. I'll show you how to research investment opportunities, manage risk, invest in quality stocks and options contracts, diversify your portfolio, and time your entry and exit points correctly. I'll also go over the potential risks of taking this advice. So if you're ready to take your finances to the next level, this video is for you. Chapter 1, Introduction. Hello everyone, my name is Earl Charles and today I'm going to show you how to turn $10 into $1,000 in less than a month. In this video, I will show you all of the tips, tools, and tricks I've used to successfully turn a small amount of money into a large sum. Before we get started, I want to mention that this is an incredibly ambitious goal and there is no guarantee of success. I am basing this tutorial on my own experience and strategies, and I am not responsible for any risks that come with taking this advice. Okay, let's get started. Chapter 2, Research. The first step in this process is to do your research. To turn $10 into $1,000, you need to find an investment opportunity where you could potentially make a return of 10 times your initial investment. There are a few different paths you can take: stock trading, cryptocurrencies, and options trading. Each option is riskier than the next, so make sure you do your research before choosing one. For stock trading, you should read up on market news to figure out which stocks are trending. You should also read up on company financials to get an understanding of the company's past performance and future potential. For cryptocurrencies, you should read up on the different exchanges and how each one works. There's a wide range of digital coins available, so you also need to decide which one you're going to invest in. For options trading, you should research which strategies have the potential to generate quick returns, such as buying out of the money call options. Chapter 3, Investing. Once you've done your research, you can start investing your $10. With stock trading, you can open a brokerage account with a platform like Robinhood or TD Ameritrade and buy a few shares of the stock you researched. With cryptocurrencies, you need to open up an exchange account like Coinbase to buy and sell coins. Keep in mind that the prices of coins can be volatile, so make sure you're aware of the risks associated with investing. With options trading, you need to sign up for a platform like Tastyworks or eTrade to buy and sell options contracts. Since options trading relies heavily on timing, be sure to practice with a paper trading account before you start risking real money. Chapter 4, Strategies. Once you have your investment accounts set up, you need to come up with a strategy to maximize your returns. When you're dealing with a small amount of money, you need to be extra careful about how you're structuring your investments. With stock trading, you need to be careful not to overtrade and churn too much volume in your account. You should also watch out for high-risk investments and set tight stop-loss orders to protect your capital. With cryptocurrencies, you should be mindful of the market's general trend, and try to buy low and sell high. You should also set tight stop-loss orders to protect your capital. With options trading, you should focus on strategies that don't require a high degree of accuracy, such as buying deep out of the money calls and puts. Chapter 5, Risk Management. No matter which investment vehicle you choose, risk management is essential. With a limited amount of capital, you need to make sure that you're not putting all of your eggs in one basket. You should diversify your investments by spreading your money across different asset classes, sectors, and individual stocks. This way, if one investment doesn't pan out, you'll still have other investments that can make up the difference and help you reach your goal. You should also never risk more money than you can afford to lose. Chapter 6, Long-Term Investing. Once you have a diversified portfolio, you need to focus on long-term investing. Long-term investing is the most effective way to turn a small amount of money into a large sum over time. You want to look for investments that have the potential for big returns but that also have the potential to hold their value over time, such as blue chip stocks and ETFs. Investing in these types of stocks will help to reduce your overall risk and give you the chance to turn a small amount of money into a large sum over time. Chapter 7, Patience. All of the research and investing in the world won't help you turn $10 into $1,000 quickly unless you have the patience to stick with your investments. You should be prepared to wait for the markets to move in your favor before you start to see any major returns. It may take weeks or even months before you can expect to see a big return, so it's important to stay patient. Chapter 8, Compounding. Another way to turn your small amount of money into a larger sum over time is through compounding. This is the idea that the returns from your initial investments will compound over time to create even larger returns. Investing the returns of your investments into more investments can help you quickly reach your goal of turning $10 into $1,000. However, compounding returns is riskier because you are using your original capital to invest, so it's important to be careful about how much you are risking. Chapter 9, Diversifying. Another key to success is diversifying your investments. You should look for investments that have the potential to provide high returns but also have the potential to protect your capital over time. You should also be careful not to put all of your eggs in one basket. Instead, spread your money across different asset classes, sectors, and individual stocks. This way, if one investment doesn't work out, you'll still have other investments to fall back on. Chapter 10, Timing. Finally, timing is key when it comes to turning $10 into $1,000. Timing your entry and exit points is critical in order to maximize returns and minimize losses. You want to buy when the market is low and sell when the market is high. This means doing your research and monitoring the markets constantly to find the best times to buy and sell. Conclusion. In conclusion, if you have the patience and dedication to research investments, manage risk, invest in quality stocks, diversify your portfolio, and time your entries and exits correctly, you can turn $10 into $1,000 in less than a month. Remember, there's always a risk that you won't make the return you're expecting, so take your time and do your research before investing. If you liked this video and want to see more, please hit the subscribe button, so you never miss an update, and press the like button. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. This video was brought to you by Channel Success Mindset and Personal Growth.